Pray for me that the setup looks okay this time. I have hope. Hi friends, welcome to An Abundance of Books. My name is Julia and today we're doing the August edition of our categories TBR game. This is the show in which we decide the books that I am going to read in August together. I actually grabbed a stack this time of stuff that I'm hoping to read to maybe try to focus my energies. 3 things that I want to mention. The Literally a Dead book club pick for August is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, so I'll be reading it. In addition to that, August is the month that Books and Lala is finally going to be doing the rabbit vlog. If you are subscribed to me and only Kayla, that won't make sense, but basically she is reading books with rabbits in August. That's the whole thing. And so I thought that I would join her in that. I will be reading that book, has a rabbit on the cover, but I have 2 more. And the last thing is that the buzzword is items and objects. So I just grabbed a stack here of stuff that I thought would work. The Girl in the Mirror, that's one of my favorites. This is, I also just bought, so I kind of want to read it. The one that I think I'll end up reading is The Doll Factory, because this is one of my must-reads. Doll works very well for this. I also have Sundial, which I really like, and Door, but we'll see what the game presents us and hopefully I can pick out of these. I'm just telling you everything I'm reading, aren't I? I'm going to hopefully read Crooked Kingdom this month. It's been 2 months since I read Six of Crows and I just don't want to forget what's happening. Also, this is a loan, so I should return it sooner than later. And there will be a vlog coming for The It Girl by Ruth Ware, so look forward to that, I guess. Hopefully this angle works because we only get 1 shot at it. Rolling. The letter is J. J? Okay. Started off really strong. I got a lot right away, and then I've basically just sitting here for half the time. Hopefully these are acceptable. Things that are sticky, jelly, award ceremonies, Junos, those are the Canadian Grammys basically. Cars, Jetta, Herbs and Spices, Jasmine. I don't know if it technically counts, but like it's in the realm, so I'm gonna count it. Bad Habits, Jaywalking, Cosmetics and Toiletries. There's nothing. Like I keep trying to think. There's nothing. You tell me. Celebrities, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Cooking utensils, a juicer. It's an appliance, but same realm again. Reptiles, nothing. Like, are there that many reptiles? Of course you'll immediately tell me something very obvious, but whatever. Parks, Jellystone Park. Leisure activities, jet skiing, and things you're allergic to, jogging. Maybe not medically allergic to, but like emotionally allergic to. You could also see me turn and stare at this stack of books. Was not helpful. I'm going to have a hard time. Wish me luck, I'll be back in a moment. Hello. So this is sort of unprecedented. I have not moved. It has been mere moments since you've seen me. Having this stack really makes a difference. I think my answers are going to be worse because I didn't like look through everything that I have and try to make them fit, but I made them all fit. You're really gonna have to go with me on some of these. So the first one that I have for Herbs and Spices is Jasmine, and I can't think about Jasmine without thinking of the Disney princess, whomst I definitely had a doll of when I was a kid. So I'm gonna read The Doll Factory. It's a stretch, but I don't think it's as much of a stretch as I think it is. I bet there's a good majority of you who hear the word Jasmine and think of a Disney princess. A sweeping tale of curiosity, love, and possession set among all the sordidness and soaring ambition of the 1850s in London. I think this is a beautiful young woman who falls for this old guy and like is a model for him, but then he like imprisons her, basically. Emotionally, literally, TBD. The next prompt that I'm using is The Bad Habit of Jaywalking. But jaywalking is not only a bad habit, it is a crime. well, you know, it's in like that weird gray area, shall we say. And who are some gray area criminals? The Six of Crows, I believe. They definitely do some crimes, but I think they're all like justified at the end of the day, and you love them, so you forgive them. What's that TikTok sound? An exception? That's what this is. This is the sequel to the first book, and it ends off in a really interesting place that I'm very curious to see where this goes. The first one was a heist, and I don't know if this one is going to be as heistly. I imagine it'll be a little bit heistly, but maybe in a different way. Next, I'm using Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I am sorry to him. I think of I think about Inception. I know that's probably not right, and probably a lot of other people think of other things that he's in, 500 Days of Summer, Looper, but I'm going with Inception, which is a sci-fi thriller. And I believe Rabbits by Terry Miles is also a sci-fi thriller. It sounds actually much more Ready Player One, but I think not quite so much. It's about an alternate reality game that started in 1959, and there have been winners and their identities are unknown. I'm very curious. I have no idea what's going on with this, but I've seen it promoted a lot, and this cover is beautiful. Then for parks, I'm using Jellystone. I don't know if there's an official Jellystone, but I think of them as like the campgrounds that are all over. You all know Jellystone parks. Is this just me? Sometimes I wonder if my brain is special. But anyway, on a camping trip, you are in Awayland. This is something that I just found at the bookstore. It's by Ramona Ausubel. I can read, it's just this script is a little bit hard. And it's a collection of short stories, which I thought would also be very appropriate for a Lala readathon. It's not a readathon, I'm doing a readathon for myself. And I'm not entirely sure of the unifying story or like the theme in here. It is separated into 4 parts: the Bay of Hungers, the Cape of Persistent Hope, the Lonesome Flats, and the Dream Isles, which is very cool. I'm excited to go in knowing nothing, and the font is also super big, so hopefully this will be a quick read. And then the last one that I'm using is things that you're allergic to: jogging. I probably shouldn't have done this one, it feels like cheating, but if I'm thinking about what moves the dead, it's jogging. When you wake up in the morning and you're just dead to the world and there's joggers out there. I don't know how to do it. But this is a retelling of a Poe story, and I know basically nothing. I've only read one other T. Kingfisher, the Twisted ones, which I liked what it was going for. There was a lot of it that like just doesn't work for me, but I always think very fondly of T. Kingfisher, so I'm excited to give her new release a go. Well, that's probably the shortest episode we're gonna get for me. I don't know how long this is gonna be for you. Probably normal length. But here's the stack we're going with, and I'm excited that everything on here is stuff that I said I wanted to read. So that's cool. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely August, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.